What's up, guys? Wagwan, welcome to Andre&Tiera's World. I know it's been a while, but we are so here, long. Guys. Yes, we are here with a story time.
Yes.
This is I guess you could say
a story time Friday, because we're going to do one for this and we're going to do one for the other one. But anyway,
all right, so story time.
We'll focus here to the people. I guess as the title suggests, is basically just kind of talking specifically about you know, how we
first impressions of one another.
Baby, you've been down with me since I met you. Stuck with me when you knew better. Give you 1,000 reasons, but you still was down with me. Baby, give me love.
Reacted to each other, you know what I mean? And you know, gestures, body language, and all the funny stuff or the fun stuff, you know, mixed in with that moment of reminiscing. Cause this is our moment of reminiscing. Cause we always sometimes sit down and talk about it,
right?
And it's just so much fun when we actually do. So we decided that, hey, why don't we just go ahead
and share it with you guys, right? Because we were literally cracking up the other day talking about our first impressions of each other. I'm like, you know what? Wait, let's stop talking. We need to record this because honestly, it's something that is near and dear to my heart as well as my husband's. And definitely. You know, maybe our point of views or how it happened might be different because there's always different versions of the story. But you know, we just want to share our versions of it with you guys.
Yeah, I think it was funny. Like it was really funny. Know that we are actually sitting down looking back at those moments. You want to start first? I'll start first. So, my version of the story go, right? We might have two different versions just to begin with.
Okay. I don't know how I want to sit.
I know we already told you guys about how we met and everything, but this is a little bit different because we got a little bit more detail as to how the interactions
the first time we locked eyes, right?
Yes. So, me did kind of in a high anticipation for meet Tiara. Because she honestly supposed to be this like super experienced individual that knows her stuff, you know, with men. So, I said, all right.
With men.
No, but man, I don't know which way if we make it sound, all right.
It sounds like you were expecting a ho.
Well, me I expect somebody experience. So anyway, me they just want to see it too, because I don't know where you look like, more match a face to the individual me hear about. And I not just one thing me hear about, me hear a whole heap of stories. I mean, I said, damn, the person sound like he's a super athlete and typical individual. Because me hear about you as like, oh, but I feel like such woman said this, she bad on the track too, you know. And always I run with the boy them, yo, me tell her shit.
I mean, which was true.
And always I beat the boys them as well. Yeah. So, me get the story and all of that. And
Daddy was like,
man, I say, yo, me can't wait for meet that cat here because she sound like she's a freak. No offense. Maybe that's the way that I want me to want to say instead of
at least a
with
beast.
Men.
Something.
You know, you sound like you're a freak. So man, I say, all right, me can't wait for meet that foreign freak kind of dog. Cause yo, me ready, dog. Yo, ready for sort out our business, isn't it?
Dang, I wish I would have like played it a little harder. I wish.
Ready for
if I would have knew all this, guys,
business.
I would have played hard to get even more.
And then you get all assurance and I say, why is this one time she forward, none of them man can get her, you I get her.
First of all, you need to tell them who's saying these things to you.
Hey, can I get that on the phone?
So I'm basically being pimped out before I even...
No, I'm not pimped out. I wouldn't say pimped out. You know what I'm saying? Because the person talk you up good and make you sound very much appealing despite how it may come off. And that spark my interest. Boom! It's like,
so
like a
yes,
ding.
Mr. Exclusive.
And then my ear said there was a possibility that I could have get, you know what I say, like a threesome and two on together and all of them something. Because me ear said maybe it wouldn't into them thing there. You know what I say, but it wasn't confirmed. But either way, you experience. And I'm my woman. So I'm forward now.
This is hilarious.
And one time the moment she forward, me did that down in a bookstore I work in St. Louis, in St. Louis, at St. Louis Community College. At Flow Valley, just to be exact. Alright? And the day when Tiara forward in from the Greyhound, me know.
Dang, from the Greyhound.
Yes, from the Greyhound. Let me know you used to travel Greyhound whole you to be his man, you forgot? But anyway, Tiara forward in and she forward in, she come downstairs and I don't remember why. What was it?
Coach left me. He said, "Go campus life. If you go downstairs, you're gonna see some people from the track team. You should see Tarika." And yeah, and I was like, "Okay." He just disappeared, and I was like,
And then the nice part, actually, she come down and I spot her. But guess what now? I show you how I start. When me spot her, me did there among other men. Other men where could have run in and, yo, dog, man, go for that thing. You see what I say? But you see to all me did just have it.
Okay, go ahead.
You know, told me, because once me go so man lock eye with Tiara, you know, people. Once me go so lock eye with Tiara, it was a done deal. It was over because I started. Mr. Tiara go so. And then do some little silly stuff, you know what I mean? And then it's like she just start smile and a smile on her face the whole time and she lock eye with me. And it's like the look what she have on her face over there. Me can see she has said like, oh my God, why this guy looking at me? But really she don't know say that I communicate to me say, yeah man, like I tell you I blush off for your brother. You have to go running.
So the foreign freak finally came.
So I said,
and you like, yes. I got it.
And then I said, boy, I don't know. I don't care still because you don't look ugly to me. But I said, boy, I want to take off them glass there and, you know, fix up ourselves and thing.
Guys, I had two.
Tell him, 2 sweatpants on.
2 sweatpants on, probably like 4 shirts, a hoodie, my glasses. Because, you know, Greyhound back in the day used to be cold when you were on the bus. So I was like, look, I'm traveling from Pennsylvania all the way to Missouri. I am not about to be trying to be cute out here with some tights. No, I'm about to layer up so I could be over there in the corner like this, nice and bundled and good. And I was. Until I got to St. Louis. And then I'm like, dang, everybody got to see me like this. Like, I probably brushed my teeth like 2 days from the bus. And my coach picked me up. I don't know anything. He take me to the campus and say, hey, get your ID right here. And when you're done, just go downstairs and you should see Tarika. And that's exactly what I did. And I went downstairs and is it my turn? Or are you still going? Because if anything, it'll be my turn to pick up from here.
Well, I mean, my first impression there or then was like, man, I was going for the kill.
Tell me.
And also, like, I was like physically attracted. Like, man, I said, oh, she shot too, liquor body. All of them I could think
even with 2 pairs of
were like perks. Yeah, I could have tell so you're not that, like, you're not fat.
Because I was really...
So, even with them 2 pants, they look baggy on you. So, I'm like, I can't wait. I'm really curious to see what you look like when you come out of your pants.
And then...
No, for real.
And then we went to the pool later on that day, remember?
The sweater where you have on, too.
I had like 3 shirts on, a hoodie.
Yeah, I remember one of them I did like one brown and one yellow streak.
My German.
Like, that's old, because you had that for a minute.
I missed that sweater.
But anyway, my impression was that me feel like it's an easy nut for crack. And me I go crack it.
Oh my gosh.
And my thing, like I said, me never care. Just a quick impression and things just kind of seem feel like it go fall in place for me get the kill. So I'm go and talk to you and just kept talking to you.
So what happened to my first impression? I knew that you were going to be my wife. I felt something different that I never felt before. It was an easy crack, and I was going to crack it.
I'm not going to be, I'm not telling like babe. I just tell you the truth what I go through my head in that moment. I never know say we would actually like fall for each other and feel the way we feel.
So I was meant to be a quickie.
What do you mean you were meant to be a quickie?
Not a quickie, but like, just like a hitting.
No, I mean, remember I said first time we even had, you know, sexual relation, right? Nah, you know, hung up. We ain't talking about no hung up. We keep talking about hung up.
Because you hung up on me.
I did not hang up on you. Like, I don't know what you talking about, man.
Go ahead.
Maybe you want to hang up on you.
Shut up.
But anyway, no, for real though, like, but I just think you're really, like, you're really sweet and easy going. I think you were going along easy because you like me as well. You see what I'm saying? And then anything I said.
In half, I don't even know what you were saying.
Anything I said, oh, you pretty much agree and laugh and come. So I said, all right,
so
cool.
Naive.
So I said, all right, cool. And then you come over my house first night. Then we decide to go pool and I see a change. I said, oh. When I see your body, I was in love. I was like, look at those calves. I was like, yeah, is that a real athlete? There's a lot of stuff going through my head. I'm really definitely physically attracted.
And I couldn't swim, and he's like, come with me.
And you didn't want to
hold
lick
on
short
to my
shots
back.
too. And you slim on your belly flat.
I don't think I had a
bathing
bathing suit on back then. I just put like shorts and a top on or something like that.
And I could have see everything just shape out. You know what I mean?
Okay, so that's Andre's version of his first impression of me.
Yeah, I mean, and then me did like I said, me did think you did like a top freak, probably pierce up on them something because I didn't know what you looked like. And when I see you now, I said, wait, but that girl look kind of like innocent-ish, like
I even have like barely tattoos or anything, right?
It does kind of look like, if anything, a snake and a grass kind of smell it. You don't have the bold look by your face, like say, oh, yeah, body termite or none of that.
So tell me this, how long did it take for you to realize that I wasn't what you were expecting?
When me and had sex the first time. You
was like, oh, wow.
And then I started saying, but what that girl that do, man? Because me I deal with it a certain way and you start to do something with off. I said, yo, what you do? Don't you realize what I'm doing? And you were just like stuttering and shit and just talking a bunch of crap.
All right. That's enough, Daddy Wise. He going into something else. So that's Daddy version. Right. So I'm gonna make it quick because I guess Daddy explained most of the details.
No, give me your version of the first impression.
I mean, my first impression, like I said, when I got to the school.
I don't know how you felt when you first saw me.
All right, well, let me explain it. I'm gonna do you bad. I'm just playing.
Do my body and I'm my wife?
No, I mean, there wasn't really anything bad. Honestly, when I got to the school, the coach was actually, when he picked me up, he was explaining that, we got a lot of students that's already there. We got some international students and stuff like that. And I was like, okay, cool. And I already knew Tarika. That was the only person that I knew. And I knew about the guy that hung up on me, the guy that I talked to. So I'm like, all right, at least I know 2 people potentially. So, no, seriously, I was like, at least I talked to someone. I could be like, hey, you remember me? But I was waiting to find you to say, you remember when you hung up on me? But, of course, you already know how that went down. I didn't find out until like a month later. But when I finally got done with the bookstore and I went downstairs, with my ID, and I went downstairs to the bookstore, I saw Tariq and I was just talking to her. And then 2 other guys came up and, I was talking to them. And it reminds you guys, again, I had like 4 shirts on, a hoodie, glasses, 2 pair of sweatpants. I was looking a hot mess. A hot mess.
That's what you said, right?
I was looking a hot mess. And I didn't even care about talking to them. I was just like, hey guys and all that stuff and talking to them and everything as normal. And then when Wise came around the corner, because I saw him coming from the back, get this out of here. I saw him coming from the back, walking up to the front, and he was pulling like a little buggy or a cart or something like that with his little tight old khaki pants, brown shirt, button up to the top. I think you had braids in with the little individuals and your hair was swinging and stuff like that.
Yeah, they're long, flashy.
And you was like, wagwan. And when I saw Wise, I was like, oh, man. I started thinking, Tiara, you look a hot mess. So I tried to move a little bit more.
So why were you doing that, though?
I don't know. Something in me
Were you attracted?
I guess that's what it was. Because
this nigga into that.
No. I'm saying I guess that is what it was. But yeah, I guess it is. Because when I was talking to the other guys, I didn't care how they saw me. I didn't care how I looked to them or whatever the case is. Because I wasn't even seeing them that way. But when I saw you walking, I was like, oh man, look.
You saw me that way?
What?
Whatever way you are talking about.
I saw you differently. That's why I started caring about my appearance.
How did you saw me?
I saw you was like, okay, you're cute. The first thing when I saw you, I was like, oh man, he's cute. So just automatically, that's going to make me look at like, oh, Tiara, you look a hot mess. You know what I mean? So that's why I try to move against the bookshelf. And Tarika like, where you going? So like, at one point, all you can see is my eyes.
I remember I look at each other, right?
And I was like talking to everybody. Then I look at you and you be like... And then like he wasn't even talking for real. He was just over there in the circle. And the other guys asked me.
The other guys at work.
Yeah, but I was already talking to them. So Wise came later and he was just like, hey, what's up? And then we just kept on talking and stuff. And they're asking me about my classes and stuff like that. But every time I'm talking to them, I'll look over at Wise and he just like, just in my face, not looking away.
Seriously?
And then like, you he wasn't even talking for real. He was just over there in the circle. And I was Yes.
In your face, like,
no, not like that, but I'm just saying, like, if I look over and you'll be like, we'll catch eyes, you know what I mean? And then I'll start talking to someone, and I look over again, and you'll still be like looking at me. I'm like,
really?
Okay. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
If you say
yes.
so. No, if you say so.
Yes.
If you say so.
After that, I don't know exactly what happened, but I remember leaving the bookstore and I was like, yo, I gotta go home and like switch it up because I can't let this guy see me again looking this way. So I think that's when we said we were going to go to the pool. And I remember being in the house. I'm like, I don't got no bathing suit. What am I going to put on? And all that stuff. Because it's funny because you came out with your shorts and your top. And I was so mad that I had to wear those things. I was like, because I wanted to wear a bathing suit. I thought I was like.
Busted?
Yeah. With my little shorts. I had some like my little tights or whatever. And yeah, I wanted to come out there with a 2-piece bathing suit and all that. But I didn't have one. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just go to the pool like this, and maybe I don't look right, whatever. But to hear you say when you saw me, you was like, because to me, I was just like,
nah,
the opposite. Like,
I really like what I saw, and that did really kind of entice me. I'm gonna say, well, definitely me forget that.
So.
So yeah, go run up out the Tiara. I choose.
Yeah, but that's not what I thought about automatically.
But me I tell you what me think
right.
about. Me not think about no longevity. Me want to kill.
You want to what?
Kill. And Tiara, don't act like you did that thing.
Listen, no, I wasn't thinking about all that, but I definitely wasn't thinking about just giving the kill or whatever, being the body or whatever the case is.
It's okay.
No, stop.
Yeah, it's okay.
So what I was thinking was, in the back of my head, honestly, I was like, I don't want to like anyone. So that's why I was trying to fight against everything that I was feeling, even though it was inside of me. Don't try to play me.
Yo, you notice I ain't saying nothing. Okay, all right.
Stop these looks.
I ain't saying nothing.
So yeah, the rest is just history. Things happened, and here we are 12 years later.
What do you mean? This nigga said
things happen in life.
Like what? What led to what?
We got married. We had children.
Before we even got married.
We moved a couple places.
Like what happened
Why
when we
even
went to the pool?
When we went to the pool, Andre said he was a lifeguard, and he told me to hold on to him. And I really thought that he was like a lifeguard for real. Like, he worked at the pool. No, I'm not playing. He was like, oh, don't worry, I work
so
here
I said,
too.
like, I easy enough to cock anything with that I just.
But I thought, because the coach said that we got jobs. So I'm thinking, okay. So maybe he got a job as a lifeguard. Because, he was like, you were there before I came, remember? And I really thought that he was a lifeguard. Mm-hmm. So he was like, you can come over here and everything. And I was just listening to him. Like I said, guys, I was so naive. But now that I'm older, even though, of course, I still be like, why did I do that? Why did I do that? I feel like everything happens for a reason. And, nonetheless, here we are now. And I don't have any regrets. Mm-hmm. So, it was crazy in the beginning. Definitely with us still being young and in college and just enjoying ourselves. But, I always felt like when we first met each other, we felt something within us.
Yeah, definitely.
That was different, because I know I felt that, like different.
Yeah, it was like a feeling. It's of course a intimate feeling. It's of course tied to your emotion and everything, and that's the feeling I was trying to run away from.
Same.
Because I was like, I don't really, I want to smash and like have a relationship where we visit each other, but I don't want to get
it was something that was tying us. Like,
I'm like, you know what? I got to stay away from this woman.
And we tried it. Both of us was trying the same thing, but no matter what, we just kept on somehow coming back to each other. Even when I used to not live there and just come and visit over the apartment and stuff like that, and then I'll go over to my apartment and I'll just lay in the bed and be like, I can't do this. And I'll go back to Andre's house like, can I stay over here even if I got to sleep on the couch? Like, something just made me to always want to kind of be near you. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's our story, people. You want to add anything else, Daddy Wise?
No, I mean, really, that's it. And I really, from just that very first moment when we locked eyes, I think just some kind of instantaneous connection just occurred then. And we've just been pretty much on and popping since,
On and popping.
on and popping.
All right.
We've been together since, and we have ups and downs in the middle of it and all of that. But now here we are, even if we sit down and talk about, moments like those. Trust me, people. That we have to share with you today for Andre&Tiera's World. Open to find it quite interesting and funny and crazy and mad. But nonetheless, our story and just some of the experiences that we've had. and just kind of how things were in the initial stages.
2008.
And, how we felt with, kind of like running into each other, impacting each other, and just different things, you know what I mean? So big up to Uno. Again, thank you guys for watching. And you don't know the thing, go. Make sure you subscribe to all our other platforms. Also go to Instagram and subscribe and follow. Make sure you do the same thing and support us on Facebook as well. Remember the Wise Family 5. Remember Dancehall Critics. Remember Peace and Ambition. And of course, Akira'sView.
And Andre&Tiera's World on Facebook, Instagram,
and
YouTube. Yeah.
What's up, man?
All right, people. So until next time, we love y'all. Peace.